Posting your resume on LinkedIn, Facebook, and other groups in hopes it leads to an interview or a public health related job just doesn't work. Wait, hear me out. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but most of the time, people are missing 3 key elements that will make it all worth it. Now, no matter where you share or submit your resume, these 3 tips will improve your chances of landing an interview without having to throw away your resume and start over or spend endless hours trying to perfect it. Now, give me the next few minutes and I will walk you through the top 3 things you need for a highly converting CV or resume. I'll also send you a copy of our resume enhancement checklist. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Brittany Jenkins. I am the founder and CEO of Jenkins Public Health Consulting. I am also a certified health education specialist with over 12 years of experience in healthcare and public health. I primarily work as a health equity consultant to health-focused organizations and businesses and offer career coaching resources to individuals who are pursuing a career in public health, no matter if they're just starting out or have years of experience. I even support those who wish to transition from one career into the field of public health, because it's definitely easier than one may assume. So give me the next few minutes and I'll share the top 3 things you need for a highly converting CV or resume. Smart move. Now let me help you out. If you didn't know, thousands of resumes are submitted every day. In fact, Google receives 1,000 applications every single day. The unfortunate part is only about 3% of resumes actually make it to the interview stage. Now, I'm not saying that to cause any fixation on job posts that show the number of applicants, because my personal goal is to make you part of that 3%. The only thing is you have to do a tad bit more than just listening to these tips, but actually taking action towards achieving the result. I know you might be thinking, what can Brittany possibly tell me that I haven't already tried or something I've already heard? Well, that's valid because I know people who are searching high and low for the right answers on how to make the perfect resume, taking career advice from all these coaches and spending hours trying to perfect it, yet end up with lackluster support and results. And sadly, it's not working, right? All of this information is simply information overload, also known as shiny object syndrome. Do you suffer from that? Well, it's not a real medical condition, but the overconsumption of information will cause much more confusion, delay your progress towards your goal, and take months to years to yield the results you were hoping for. You shouldn't have to submit dozens of applications to land an interview just to get a declined job offer or worse, ghosted. Stay with me here. The ones who have taken advantage of our coaching support and take action have experienced the results they hoped for. Don't take it from me. Take it from Caitlin. She was one of the members of the Public Health Mentor Program, and her willingness to invest in herself and dedicate the time to use our tips helped her be a part of that 3% and land an amazing job with a global health organization. And even better, she successfully negotiated her job offer with my help. Nailing the interview and negotiating an offer letter is a whole other conversation. But first, we need to get the attention of the hiring team using these 3 hacks. Are you ready? All right. Take note. Take action, and you'll have the opportunity to connect with me after sharing these tips. Whether you're currently looking for a role in public health or planning to start your search in the near future, the 3rd tip will get you better results than you may have experienced in the past. When I tell you the first one, you'll think, oh, I knew that. But 99% of the resumes that I've reviewed while hiring for corporate roles and even my own company, people forget this simple detail. In fact, I remember working in corporate and my old boss had me throw away a stack of resumes. And of course, me being nosy, looked through all of them to see if I could identify any trend. Well, a few things stood out to me. One was credentials. Most applicants were not including their credentials or degrees after their name or even writing them wrong, leaving the hiring teams confused and literally trashing them. Again, companies are receiving thousands of resumes every day, and they don't have time to research or search for credentials. So forgetting or simply not knowing is a possible reason behind the delay. The second tip is to craft a CV, also known as a curriculum vitae. We know that a resume is a short form document, usually 1 to 2 pages max, highlighting your skills and accomplishments. On the other hand, a CV is a long form document, over 2 pages long, again, highlighting your skills and accomplishments. My very first mentor sent me hers and it was over 20 pages long. I was literally in analysis paralysis for about 3 days. But once I crafted a detailed CV, it changed the game for my career opportunities that were literally thrown at me. This only makes sense if you want to be a part of the 3% who actually land interviews. If you're looking for a great role with great pay and benefits, submitting a one-page resume does not provide insight to your skills and experiences and is the old way of applying for a job. You can stay to the end to get a copy of our free resume enhancement checklist. Now, the third and final tip led me to achieve two of my greatest accomplishments while working in corporate. And that was, first, landing a director level role at a world-renowned organization, and two, securing a 50% pay increase in salary plus amazing benefits with a bachelor's degree in public health. So just imagine what's possible for you. Even if you don't have any experience or haven't graduated yet, you can still land a job before graduating. How do I know? Well, I was able to accomplish that and was paid very well right out of college. Also, a member of the Public Health Mentor Program used our support and strategies to successfully land a role as a senior project analyst with Deloitte and negotiated higher pay and benefits. If you need help, you can automatically schedule time with me at the end of this video. No matter where you are in your public health career journey, all three tips are for you. Like I said, most people forget these three essential details and end up like the 97% of people who aren't landing interviews due to the resume. If you want to be a part of the 3% and learn how to implement these three tips or need additional coaching support in general, schedule a session with me today. Hope to connect soon.